Show everyone just how big of a What's Wrong with Wrestling fan you are by supporting the show on Patreon. You can get access to exclusive recaps that can't be seen anywhere else, a follow from the show on Twitter, and you could even be a guest on the show. So we got 6 new patrons this week, so thank you to Brett McHugh, Rob Maynard, Chris Campitelli, Jack Bruffel, Michaela Sweat, and Mitch Starr.
Yeah. Very big thank you to all our new Patreons.
Sweating stars.
Yeah. And if you want to be just like them, just go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. 1, 2. Is this on?
Braun's headed for the television production trucks. Come on. Oh God, they're worth $12 million.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Wow.
Balor Club.
Second billing, eh?
Third.
Only
Joe.
room for one.
Well, why not? He's always gotten second billing.
He hasn't been here in like 3 weeks.
I've been here.
I think I'm
every
the number
week.
one contender
I've
for
been
second
here every
billing.
week.
Well, maybe you guys should have a match.
But
right
I'm
now.
the
Right
face
now.
that runs the place.
Yeah. Well, there's only room for one
I'm the big
in
dog.
second
Oh,
billing.
look, I'm wearing my Balor Club shirt.
We're all wait.
This is my club.
If I'm part of the club
Yeah.
and you're part of the club
Right.
and he's part of the club,
Oh, shit.
there's too many people in the club.
It's true.
No, there could be 3 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're allowed
Prove
to
of
have
that.
up to 3.
They upgraded them to 3 in the club.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There's
what
3 in the club.
What a
Bottle full of
shit
bub.
sandwich the 25th anniversary was.
I like how you went with shit sandwich. Because in honor of being in Philly this weekend, I would have gone with shit hoagie.
Okay.
All right?
How do you
enough.
have that many legends, this much star power, and it sucks?
I'll tell you how.
With the
Because
exception of the beginning segment.
they did, but even that was done so stone cold stun people. Yay, it's
Yeah.
going to be great. But they could have done it so differently to make it make sense.
Yes.
Why is Stephanie and Shane handing some weird plaque out that was
was
obviously like a setup?
So dumb.
It's almost like they wanted their dad to get stunned or something. It was
Yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah.
You could have done it differently, like where they just start calling him an asshole because you know they would. You'd be like, "Oh, is that what you want? You want that, Vince? Well, fine. Oh, you people suck." And then he does that, and then Stone Cold comes out. That's all you had to do.
And Stephanie, for some reason, is acting like a baby face in this segment.
Right.
Yes.
Like, Vince says, "Oh, it's cheap, but we are in Brooklyn." And Stephanie's like, "Oh, why would you say that, Dad?"
I mean, I really hate using the term, but there is nobody that's more transfacial than Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
So I guess they just did the 1,000. When was the 1,000th
It was
episode?
a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
2?
No.
feels pretty fresh.
Because this was like episode 1250 something.
Yeah.
So
Because you had Punk turning
that must
on.
have been like 5 or 6 years
It was.
ago,
I think it
right?
was leading up into WrestleMania 29
Okay.
because
Well,
that was before Punk.
they
and
did all the
Rock's
same
Rumble
bits.
match.
You know what I
They
mean?
did.
Like that's the problem is that it was just another crappy show of like the same people.
Hey,
Yeah.
remember this?
Hey yo,
Remember this?
Undertaker.
Hey, so we booked all these legends. What do we do with them?
Just have them come out and wave.
do we have a poker table?
right.
Yeah.
All right, that'll
And
work.
then the rest of them just come out and wave.
Yeah.
And then leave.
And
Like
that's
Eric
it.
Bischoff. You have Eric Bischoff.
Yeah.
And all he does is come out and wave.
Yeah.
I'm back and gone. And now I'm leaving.
Wow,
I'm back.
It was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
So anyways, the 25th anniversary of Raw begins in the Manhattan Center with Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler. But
And that
they,
siren.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they quickly toss back to the Barclays Center
Yes.
where Shane and Stephanie are standing in the ring. And that'll be a note for the rest of this
theme.
Raw, the theme.
Yes.
Because
Taking
it's
it
like,
back.
hey, look, let's go to the Manhattan Center for 2 seconds. All right, that's enough of that.
Hey, remember the 90s? All right, that's enough of that shit.
Why did they even have it
Yeah.
there? It was just so.
Yeah, I think maybe if they, after they saw what happened.
Well, with how much they were charging per seat,
Yeah.
I know exactly why they had it there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They
So
looked like there was
anyways-
like 100 people in there. It's
I
such a
think
small
it fits
venue.
like 600 or something.
Is that
It was-
right?
Yeah, it was under 1,000.
So like just a little bit more than a Doomsday show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, the real
Doomsday
wrestling
shows that we
fans
write.
bought the tickets for them for that show.
Yeah.
There was like a meme. It was like, oh, how do you make sure like the real wrestling fans don't hijack the show at the Barclays Center? Put them in this small, crappy building.
Vince is like, put him in the Manhattan
Yeah,
Center.
it was like on The Simpsons where Principal Skinner promised everyone mountain bikes.
That's right.
And then locked them all in the
All
basement.
right, enough Simpsons stuff. Jesus.
He just
Simpsons
mad 'cause
and
he's-
wrestling do not go together at all.
They go together so well.
South Park
good.
goes with WWE.
Oh,
No.
they had
you're
Cartman in the
fired.
ring at one point.
Oh, Simpsons did it.
What?
Simpsons did it first.
Sure.
But
Anyway.
yeah.
You didn't
anyway.
see you haven't seen the Simpsons clips like where it's Jim Ross's voice. You know, like it's like Bart hits Homer with a chair and Jim Ross is like, "My God, hit him with a chair!"
Oh,
There's
no,
a bunch of those.
I haven't seen those.
Oh, that's good. So, anyways, a lot of fans are wearing Raw 316 shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Dude, who knows?
What does Raw 316 says? I just took your money.
Yes.
What is it?
Yeah.
What does that mean? It makes no sense. So Stephanie does her annoying intro where she sounds like she's roided up.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the 25th anniversary of Monday Night Raw.
Of Monday Night Raw. That's how she does it.
Monday night.
Raw.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then
Shane was taken back.
She really put her balls into that one.
her cock too. So Shane then does the cheap pop by mentioning they're in Brooklyn.
Uh-huh.
And then he thanks every superstar who has ever stepped in the ring on Monday night.
Except
Wait,
Chris Benoit.
even Chris Benoit? He thanked all of them. I don't know.
He thanked CM Punk. I heard it.
Yeah. He also thanks the production crew and, of course, you, the fans. And then we watch a video package of Raw's greatest moments, and then Stephanie introduces her dad, Vince McMahon. So Vince gets in the ring, the crowd starts to chant, but Vince yells, don't start that.
I guess he thought it was CM Punk.
Little does he know, yeah, he must have.
Yeah.
But, little does he know, they're actually chanting, thank you, Vince.
Yeah.
And Vince says he's not the type of person to pat himself on the back.
Really? Really?
But tonight he's going to smell the roses. And then he takes a second. He goes, okay, I smell the roses. Have a good night, everyone. And then Stephanie stops Vince and tells him that her and Shane started a GoFundMe account
What was this?
to make this commemorative plaque for 25 years on Monday Night Raw.
Because
so
they don't
forced.
have the money between them to buy a
Right.
$60 plaque.
Yeah. And then Vince touches it and says, it feels cheap, but then again, we are in Brooklyn.
What was the point of it, though?
I don't know.
What was the even they set it up as we started a GoFundMe page, wink wink,
Yeah.
to get you this crappy plink wink plaque.
Yeah.
Like it would.
Well, she's like, isn't this great? Oh, well, we didn't get many people to do the GoFundMe.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
I
at
didn't
all.
get where it was supposed to
It
go.
doesn't lead into Stone Cold. Like it
No.
doesn't. I guess it was just to get Vince super pissed.
It was to get Vince to like be a heel, which didn't make any sense
Which
to
here
me
he
whatsoever.
was.
Instead of Go Fund Me, we should have used Go Stun Me.
No. So the crowd then,
No, Eric.
No.
No.
Vince says, after
Get
25
out.
years, all you give me is a plaque. And the crowd chants yes, and then asshole. And then Vince says the only person he needs to thank is himself. And then the glass breaks, and out comes Stone Cold Steve Austin.
They even screwed that up. He all he had to say was, "No one has ever been able to stand up to Vince McMahon." And then
Yeah.
glass break. There's 100 other ways you could have done it better.
Yes.
So anyway, Stone Cold gets in the ring, and Vince pleads with him. Here, turn your mic off.
You look great, but obviously Mother Nature has not been too kind to me. I'm a member of AARP now. I have heart problems. I've got this murmur that just won't seem to go away. I've got arthritis. My bones are really brittle. I live in a retirement community now. What I'm trying to say is, Steve, times have changed. I'm now a senior citizen. But I'm a senior citizen, but Shane's at his prime.
So he's selling out his own son again.
Vince McMahon, world champion bus thrower.
Yeah. So Shane panics, but Austin shakes his hand, holds up his arm.
And Shane falls for it.
And Shane
Hook,
falls
line,
for it.
and sinker.
Of course. And then he hits Shane with a Stone Cold Stunner. Vince grabs 2 beers and tells Austin, I don't blame you. He had it coming.
Yeah.
The crowd chants one more time, and Vince replies, I don't think Shane can take another time.
Yeah.
Which that was pretty good.
That was really funny.
Right.
Vince hands Austin a beer. They drink. They hug. They pose together. And then Stone Cold hits Vince with a stunner.
And Vince is going to leave, then stops. Like, what if he would have actually just left?
Yeah, I know. Like, he
No
stops
stunner.
for no reason.
And then he turns around with big eyes to Stone Cold.
Yeah.
And then Stone Cold hugs him again. Mm-hmm. Then he stuns him.
Right. So Austin drinks some beers. Shane wakes up. Austin gives him a beer. They toast. They take a drink. And then Austin stuns Shane again with Shane spewing the beer out of his mouth.
Well, how many words
love
did Austin
those.
say?
0.
0 words.
0. Now, they did interview him backstage, and it was only available on WWE.com. But Stone Cold cut like a 2.5-minute promo, and it was so good. It's like, yeah, why didn't he talk on Raw? But like, this video was so good. He did this interview with Mike Rome, where like Mike Rome asked him one question, and then Stone Cold was like, that's it? You just got one question for me? What the hell, man? Go back home and do your research, kid.
Dude, why can't Stone Cold come out for a Rumble?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hit the glass, let him come out. Yeah, he's going to lose. He's lost other Rumbles in his prime.
Yeah. Well, look,
he can get
there's-
eliminated.
There's only 17 spots that are confirmed so far for the Royal Rumble for the men.
I've got him in my Final 4. I've got HBK, Undertaker, and of course, Roman Reigns.
Yeah. So anyways, but like Raw would have been so much better. They could have just had Austin stunning people the whole show.
The whole show.
And I would have been fine with it.
Yeah.
It's better than what happened in the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Which was basically nothing.
So our first match of the night on Raw's 25th anniversary is a 4-on-4 women tag match.
Yikes.
Nia Jax, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks, Bayley, Mickie James, and Asuka. With Paige ringside. And Nia attacks Asuka before the match started, so they had a little shoving match until one ref separated all 8 of them. And then Asuka yelled at Nia in Japanese as she was getting up, and did you hear Paige say, "What are you saying?"
Yeah.
At
That was
Asuka.
really
That was
funny.
pretty good. That was the best part because this match sucked.
Uh-huh.
And Alicia Fox is a heel again
Yeah.
with the bad girls, even though she fought against them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Whatever. This was
She's
ridiculous.
whatever you need
Trying
her
to
to
make
be.
sense of this.
Yeah.
So 6 of the women brawl outside the ring, and Sasha makes Alicia tap to the bank statement in the middle of it. And then after the match, the 4 good girls pose in the ring together. Mm-hmm. But then Asuka beats all of them up and throws them all out of the ring.
Which-
Sneaky,
very
sneaky
great.
Asuka.
Classic Asuka.
Yeah.
She's the female Stone Cold.
Good.
Yes.
So back in the GM's office, Kurt Angle is telling a referee that he doesn't want another incident with Lesnar, Kane, and Strowman. Good thing he told that one ref.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that ref.
And
I'll
it's a
put a
good thing
stop
you're
to it,
planning
boss.
on having them all in the ring tonight.
I brought a
together.
stop. Look, boss, I have this machine gun. I have a shotgun right here, and I have an atom bomb. So I think that should stop them.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, and I reinforced the ring 3 times.
3 times.
Steel
Triple.
and force.
But don't
bamboo.
worry. Don't worry, those $12 million trucks are protected, boss. They won't get hit.
It's worth $12 million. So anyways, he tells the referee he doesn't want another incident. Then Jonathan Coachman walks in.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't that big of a character on the show.
No.
Then Harvey Whippleman.
Another guy that really wasn't that big of a deal.
I don't even know who he was. That must be before my time.
Umaga's.
He was a manager.
No, Kamala's handler.
That's racist.
What?
All right. You said he was Umaga's manager?
Handler.
Umaga's manager was a Hispanic guy.
I meant Kamala.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you.
Okay, don't ever.
That was
mess
racist against white people, Eric.
Yeah. So Jonathan Coachman, Harvey Whippleman, then the Brooklyn Brawler.
Sure.
And they're just coming in every 10 seconds. Then Teddy Long. Then Brother Love.
Yeah.
Which we haven't. That was a good one because when was the last time we've seen him, in his stuff?
Brucey.
And then finally, the one person that really doesn't belong here, the Boogeyman.
Yeah, what was that?
Why?
With worms in his mouth.
He eats some worms and everyone just watches.
And then he takes the worms out of his mouth and hands them to Coachman.
Yeah, why?
You'd have to pay me a lot of money to do that.
Yeah.
I don't like worms.
No.
It's gross.
Did you
Especially
see
out
I
of
don't
your
like-
mouth.
You see
The
the clip of the
Boogeyman.
New Day seeing Boogeyman backstage?
No.
Xavier Woods takes some of those same worms and then eats them.
He does?
Yes.
See, the WWE.com videos are better than the
show.
than the fucking show.
Yeah,
yeah.
you saw the one with Jericho, right?
Yes.
Tom Mike.
He does the
Mike Tom's sister.
hippie Mike Tom.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Those were so much better. Like, why didn't you just put those on the show and cancel the fucking 4-on-4 women match?
And the poker match.
Or anything else.
The poker match. Hey, I got kids, man. I got kids. Like, oh.
There was so much that you could cut from this show.
Yeah.
And put in these good videos that you had to watch at WWE.com. So next up, we go back to the Manhattan Center, and we watch a video package on the history of The Undertaker. Then Undertaker comes out with all of the lights on.
All of them.
Yeah.
Every single light was on.
Well, Andrew, come on. In their defense, if you turn the lights off at the Manhattan Center, there's a good chance they won't come back on.
Yeah.
For a few hours. You can't do that there.
Yeah.
But Bray Wyatt, they turned all the lights off for him.
He was at the Barclays.
No.
Well, I don't know why they did that.
And then he makes his long way to the ring.
And it's not cool when all the lights are on.
All 2 feet.
Yeah.
'Cause
Right.
It's like he came out and the ring's like literally where Joe is.
Yeah.
He had to walk extra slow.
Right.
Well, and then since all the lights are on, he goes up to the ring post, and I think this had to have been a mistake because, like, he stands at the ring post, and then I think what was going on in Mark Calloway's mind is, should I raise my arms? Nah, that look pretty stupid because the lights are already on. So he doesn't do that, and he just gets in the ring.
He should have went straight up and went.
Turn the lights off. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They did that for his for some of his promos the last couple years. Well, he'll come out, turn the lights on, and then when he gets in the ring, the lights will turn off again, and then they'll just put a blue spotlight on him. Mm-hmm. So
He's like, I would have teleported, but I'm getting old.
Yeah.
And my warlock powers are fading.
So he comes out. The
Will
fans
to live.
Yeah.
The fans
Subsiding.
The fans chant "Holy shit" because they can't believe he's still alive. And then Taker brags about all the superstars that he's buried over the last 25 years. He actually says buried.
Yeah. How dare he not say Shawn Michaels? He says Stone Cold,
Didn't he?
Mick Foley, and Kane.
Well, by the way, no, you did not bury Stone Cold. Stone Cold beat you all the time.
All the time.
In the Attitude Era.
All the time.
So does that mean they're going to do a buried alive match?
Yeah, hopefully.
No, that's what you guys took from
No,
this?
of course not.
Dude, he's done. That was his way of retiring. Just no one understood what the fuck he was talking about, including the announcer. They're like, should we be scared? Was that a threat? I think Lawler says, was that a threat?
He said all the superstars that he's buried can finally rest in peace. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
He's undertaking.
He should have said. He's
going
now.
back to the American Badass.
He should have said it's been a great 25 years, but now I can rest in peace. And then he shoots himself in the head.
No, I think he should maybe like
Rest
cover.
in peace.
cover himself in the cloak and then like disintegrate to where just a robe, a pile of robe. He was a Jedi all along.
I thought he did that.
Of course.
I thought he did that at WrestleMania because I remember just seeing the jacket and hat in the ring. So once this segment ended, because I had to watch this after, because I was at the Rockets game, so I had to watch. I didn't get to watch it live, but I did a good job. I didn't go on Facebook or Twitter, so I didn't have any of it spoiled for me. But once this segment ended, I said to myself, that can't be the only thing he does tonight. It just can't be. Like, I bet he shows up at the Barclays Center, like, later.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's why he came out so early, because it was, like, only, like, 30 minutes into the show.
Yeah.
I was like, he has to come out at the Barclays Center. This is all he does. This is another example of us fans hyping ourselves for something that just isn't happening.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Right.
So
hook, line, and stinkers.
I'm not doing what I did last year.
Right.
Getting myself all excited about shit that's not going to happen
Yeah.
at the Rumble.
I think Finn Balor's going to win the Rumble.
You know who's winning the Rumble?
Yeah, he is going to win the Rumble.
You know who's winning this? Roman Reigns is winning this fucking thing. And I've got it.
No.
And I'm getting it right, unfortunately.
No. I guess you're winning.
I went for the win.
All right.
I went for the win.
You son of a bitch. You
Sorry.
sold out for the title.
I sold out for the damn right. It's been like a year.
So back at the Barclays Center, because we spent enough time in Manhattan Center,
Yeah.
we see
3 minutes.
Heath Slater and Rhino playing cards with the APA.
Uh-huh.
When a stack of $100 bills is dropped on the table because it's the $1 Million Man.
Yeah.
And then later in the night, they're joined by Jeff Hardy, MVP, the Usos, Titus Worldwide, Natalya.
Yeah.
What?
I have a flush. All hearts.
And with the queen,
Shoot me.
because I'm the queen of hearts.
Yeah. And then the New Day.
My card.
Yeah.
And this is like 4 segments long.
And then someone goes all in, and Big E throws in a couple pancakes.
Yeah.
And they
then-
didn't introduce MVP.
He was just there, right?
He was just there. They never
Well, I didn't
said
even-
his name.
I was like, is that MVP? And then he took his glass off, like, okay, yeah, it is MVP.
Yeah, it took me a minute, and then I saw the 305 necklace.
Because he's not that
MVP.
recognizable, you know? Like,
Without the nose, the breathing strip.
Yeah.
So the last segment.
Who can say his full name?
Martellus.
Montel Vontavious Porter.
There you go.
Wow.
Vontavious.
See, Eric
Vontavious.
watched SmackDown back in the day. I didn't.
did. Yeah.
So the last segment, everyone goes all in. Like you said, the New Day with their pancakes. And then Slater, who's been losing every segment, wins with a full house. However, the statistician, Dana Brooke, says, according to my numbers, you've been cheating. Well, Dana Brooke, so have you, since you're clearly counting cards for Titus Worldwide.
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't even think
How
about
else
that.
would you figure that out, Dana?
Wow.
Wait, that can't be right. There's already been 4 kings.
And what is that gimmick anyway? What is that gimmick? There's so many. Just throw her with Titus Worldwide and have her put glasses on. Now she's smart.
It's
She's like, according to my numbers, creative has nothing for me.
She should have, like when like Mick Foley's on the phone and he's like this. He's like, all right, bye. And like he shows that no one's there. One of these times, like Dana's gonna be like, and by my numbers, it shows here.
That's gonna be playing.
It's like her lines.
Wait,
I'm really just a poor man's China.
is she even in the Royal Rumble?
Has to be.
Has to be. Oh man, is it?
Well, she come out with her glasses on.
Maybe she'll.
And while she's taking them off, she gets eliminated.
Shit, I gotta change.
Fastest
really gotta-
elimination.
I gotta change my
I know,
It's for
right?
sure her.
Jesus.
It's for sure her.
It has to be.
First or fastest.
She'll get
Maybe
in the
both.
ring and be like, Titus Worldwide.
Yep.
But will she be fighter Dana Brooke or will she be nerd Dana Brooke? I don't know.
Busty nerd.
Busty nerd.
Like she dresses like the porn from the 90s where it's like the girl with the busted face.
She's like, I need a
but huge
tutor.
tits. Yeah. And you're
I
like,
can't pay you.
you're like, ew, no.
And they all had glasses because they all were part of a nerd gimmick back then.
Yeah. Well, you had to,
super smart
had to-
nerd sexy bitch.
you had to cover their faces somehow.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
I thought that came at the end.
wow, this is a dark podcast.
Well done, Eric.
You're too sweet. There we go.
So we then see that Heath Slater had extra cards under the table. And then Ted DiBiase
No,
wins.
they weren't under the table. He gets up and you're expecting him to fall, and then he's like,
Yeah.
and then they fall. He's like, how did those get there?
He had to shake them out.
Yeah.
So anyways.
Why are you shaking your shirt, Heath? That's where all the cheating cards are.
So Slater, Rhino, and Titus Worldwide yell at each other, and they all leave at the same time, like they're going to go to another room to argue or something. Mm-hmm. But then Ted DiBiase wins with a royal flush, meaning Heath Slater would have never won. Heath Slater had a full house.
Hey.
Why didn't Ted DiBiase say, I have a royal flush?
Yeah,
That's better than a full house.
it is.
And then Ron Simmons says, damn. Damn!
So can we start adding
Damn,
up
you won!
all the catchphrases that we had to listen to again?
Relive.
That we didn't want to listen to anymore?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 3.
Yeah. Are you including the I Got Kids?
No, 4.
4. There you go.
Well, I meant Legends, but yeah.
No.
So next up, we have a celebration of some of the greatest GMs in the history of Raw.
Greatest?
Yeah. First, we have John Laurinaitis come out, followed by William Regal and Eric Bischoff. Wait a minute. No Hornswoggle?
No random person carried out the laptop?
Right.
Yeah.
Where's
well, remember,
the
that
laptop?
ended up being Hornswoggle.
Okay.
He was the anonymous GM.
He
That's
wasn't. It was just that episode. I can't believe that's how they went with it.
That's what they did. Hey, we need a surprise. Hornswoggle. Vince's son, Hornswoggle. That's the answer to everything.
Yeah.
So then Daniel Bryan comes out to the stage for no reason whatsoever.
For none.
Uh-huh.
Because
And our special guests, they said.
Yeah. He was never a GM of Raw. They're like, and the GM of SmackDown, Daniel Bryan.
A guy
And
who
the
wrestled on
current
Raw a
GM.
few times, Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Right.
And he comes out, does the yes chant, and then The Miz comes out to the stage and gets face-to-face with Daniel, but then heads to the ring with Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. Because he's about to fight Roman Reigns for the Intercontinental Championship.
And that match is right now.
Is right now. So there are tons of boos for Roman, of course.
Big. This is New York.
Because we're in New York.
Hey,
Bada boom.
We gotta
Fada
hold
fool.
our punches.
Gulak.
Gabagulak.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to miss that. I'm really going to miss that.
I really am.
I can't believe how much of a fan of Enzo Andrew became once he was released. You're like, hashtag save Enzo, hashtag bring him back.
Right.
I was like, we hated this
But
guy.
we'll get to no, but I started liking him as a heel, and I also hate the fact he got fired because some bitch lied about being raped.
Yeah.
That was horrible. We'll get to
Allegedly.
that. Yes.
Just covering our legal
Allegedly
aspects.
lied.
Yes.
Allegedly alleged.
So anyways, there's lots of interference from the Miztourage, which eventually is seen by the refs, so they get ejected. Roman then knocks Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel off the apron with one Superman punch.
Uh-huh.
Miz hits a
Right.
skull-crushing finale and goes for the pin, but Roman kicks out. It's going to take more than one. It's
Yeah.
going to take more than one. And however, not soon thereafter, Roman charges at the Miz, but Miz moves out of the way and slams Roman's head on the middle turnbuckle, which has been exposed.
You forgot that they threw out the Miztourage.
Yeah,
Throw him out.
yeah.
You're out of here.
I said they got ejected. They got ejected, but then they got Superman punched.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
But I thought that was a good job because we never saw the turnbuckle get exposed.
No.
No.
Right? So I was like, oh, how did that happen? So Miz once again hits the skull-crushing finale, and this time Roman does not kick out. Very rare.
Yeah.
Very rare thing. So your 8-time Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, only Jericho has more.
He has 9.
He has 9. And Jericho has previously said, I have to come back and win the IC title a couple more times because I can't let The Miz beat me.
Yeah.
And then after the match, we see a replay that shows The Miz expose the turnbuckle mid-match. So there you go. Next up, we have The Peep Show with Christian,
Yeah, what?
friend of the podcast.
Yeah? What? What? What was the peep show? I barely remember the Peep Show.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't like
it was in that phase where everyone had a talk show.
right.
Yeah. So Edge wasn't there because he's in Ireland filming his TV show. But anyway, so we have the Peep Show with Christian. His guests are Seth Rollins and Jayson Jordan.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn boos every time Jayson Jordan starts to talk. So I guess that'll be one of Raw's greatest moments one day, just
Yeah,
like
that's right.
booing Roman.
Yeah.
Booing Roman, number 6 greatest moment of all time. So this
Greatest
is the same
moment.
thing.
Greatest moment.
But now they're going to be like, oh, did you hear that reaction? We got to push the hell out of Jayson Jordan.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, man, the fans love him.
We know what's better.
Boos are better than no reaction.
Yeah.
So Cesaro and Sheamus come out and tell Jayson Jordan that it's not your dad that sucks, you suck. And, of course, everyone agrees.
It was almost like a face promo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Cesaro and Sheamus then sing "You Suck" with the crowd, and then Jayson gets pissed and attacks the bar.
And then has to tell Rollins to stop singing with them.
Hey, stop it.
Come on, Rollins.
Rollins clothesline Sheamus out of the ring, and then Jayson holds Cesaro for Seth. Seth springs off the top rope. Cesaro moves out of the way, and Seth knees Jordan in the face.
Ouch.
And Christian didn't get to ask one question, by the
Nope.
way. He did not ask one question.
He asked nothing.
What the what the hell?
Captain Charisma.
Not
Yeah.
one question. What a waste.
Yeah.
So backstage, Charlotte Caruso asks Alexa Bliss if she thinks she'll still be the champion by WrestleMania. Alexa gets pissed off, of course. She says she's not just a champion. I'm a goddess. But then, woo! Charlotte shows up and tells Alexa the only reason you're the Raw champ is because I'm on SmackDown. And to be the woman, you have to beat the woman, which we've been saying on this podcast for years.
Long time.
And
Yeah.
she's just started saying it.
Yes.
Ric Flair then walks up and tells Alexa that Charlotte will be the champion until she retires or
And how
hangs up her
drunk
rope.
was Flair? He seemed wasted.
He was like, ha, ha, ha. Then he touches Alexa, probably inappropriately. You can't see where his hand goes. Ha, ha. Charlotte's going to be the champ today, tomorrow, and let her have it. And that's it. And that's it. And then him and Charlotte look at each other. We'll do it. Ready? They look at each other and go, woo!
They wooed so loud, like the fucking mics exploded.
Yeah.
Like the stereo, like it was ridiculous.
It was so
Yeah.
stupid. This whole thing was so stupid.
Yep.
And I
to,
love
like,
Flair.
Your biggest legend, like Ric Flair's one of the biggest legends, and he's just backstage.
The legend. And he's
just
backstage.
backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later, Chris Jericho, just backstage. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? So back in the Manhattan Center, we have Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy. And again, Bray Wyatt comes out. The lights are off for his entrance. But
Yes.
okay, whatever. During the match, JR and Jerry Lawler talk about how weird Matt Hardy is. And Jerry said, I already went to a dentist to get a Bluetooth.
That was good.
I don't know what to make of that, but whatever.
Yeah.
So Bray gets the win in just a few minutes after hitting the Sister Abigail. Because we don't have time.
Yeah, we can't waste our time in this shithole.
Yeah. Right. So back at Barclays, 'cause, like, we literally went to the Manhattan Center for 5 minutes. All right, let's get back to the Barclays. We see some of the greatest female superstars, such as the Bella Twins, Pregnant Maurice, Kelly, Lillian Garcia? Superstars?
What?
Pregnant Maria.
Pregnant Maria.
Pregnant Maria, Jacqueline, Tori Wilson, Michelle McCool, Terry Runnels, and Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
And they all just wave.
Yeah.
After Raw, though, Lita retweeted a picture that a fan took showing Lita on the Raw 25 chair in the crowd. And she then tweeted, I may not have made the guest list, but at least I made it on the chair, along with the I don't know emoji.
Wait, there's a chair.
People at the Manhattan, like the chairs we get.
Oh, and Lita was on the
pay-per-view?
25th chair?
Yeah.
Yes.
But she wasn't there.
Why would she not be there?
Because she's coming out for the Rumble.
That's
And they didn't
why?
want to blow it. Yeah.
So?
All right. Let me just change my special
No, I think so.
appearance.
Seriously.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
They still could have put her on the show.
Yeah.
But then it's
At
not
least
much
to
of a
come out
surprise.
and wave.
Then
I
it's
still
not-
expect Trish to do it.
No, I don't think so.
So
no.
is that why Beth Phoenix wasn't there either?
Probably.
Because Beth Phoenix does the Mixed Match Challenge
Commentary.
on Tuesday nights now. She does the
Yeah.
commentary.
Oh,
for
does
that.
she really?
Yes. So
She's not very good. Who's she doing it
Her
with?
commentaries, I don't really.
Who's she
care
doing
for
it with?
Michael Cole.
Well, she's never done it before.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing.
So
Like, you can tell, like, she doesn't have experience with it. And she's great in the ring. Totally great. Amazing.
So Lita and
But-
Beth Phoenix, no Trish Stratus,
I guess.
no Jacqueline,
Just
no
leave.
Terry Runnels in the Rumble.
Put your pen down, Andrew.
I don't have a pen. I don't have a pen on me. I'm pretending I have a pen. So yeah, maybe that's why. I don't know. I guess we'll see. So backstage, Elias runs into Chris Jericho,
Yeah.
and Y2J plays a song for him. So take a listen. Turn off your mic, Eric.
I don't want to walk with Elias. Why? I'll give you the gist. You're a stupid idiot. And you just, and you just.
List. Huge pop for the list.
I gotcha, right? You thought you were gonna be able to... I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. You just made the list! And your stupid scarves, too!
Yeah, he got jealous because Elias is wearing scarves now. So
And he's wearing scarves.
everyone's wearing scarves.
But Vince let him wear his Alpha Omega shirt.
That
Yeah.
was
Interesting.
pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So obviously Kenny Omega's coming out for the Rumble.
Clearly.
And eliminating Jericho.
Yeah.
So that was cool, but again, that's all you do with Chris Jericho?
Yeah.
And no Kevin Owens on Raw? Like, they could have done something together. Like,
Totally.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Then next up, they show a video of Triple H and Stephanie and Ultimate Warrior's wife, a.k.a. Skeletor, at the Empire State Building where they made the Empire State Building red for Raw.
Next.
Wow, the Empire State Building's a whore. They'll just... Oh my God, that was so
How much did they
stupid.
pay for that? Like 50,000?
I guess, sure.
Maybe 100?
Yeah. Because, like, they do that for, like, sporting events. Like,
Yeah.
when the Jets went to the AFC Championship, they made it green.
It was green.
When the Jets beat the Giants in the regular season, they made it green. They were like, whoever wins is getting the color.
Empire State Building. And they could pay us 50 grand.
Right. So next up, we have Elias in the ring, and he's, singing his song. He acknowledges Jimmy Fallon sitting in the front row because he beat Triple H in the...
Lost to Triple H.
Oh, I'm sorry. He
At the
lost to
lip
Triple
sync
H.
challenge.
In a lip sync challenge
On the
his
Tonight Show.
And so meaning Jimmy Fallon had to be at Raw.
He had to
He's
be
like, oh,
at
fuck,
Raw.
I have to go to Raw now?
I have to go sit front row at Raw? Shit.
For 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I'm sure he leaves.
So he's in the front row, and then Elias sings a song bashing the WWE legends, including John Cena. So out comes John Cena, who is so excited for the 25th anniversary. This is where I realized Undertaker's not coming out anymore.
Yeah.
Elias tells Cena he ruined his song, so Cena tells him to do something about it. Elias tries to attack Cena when his back is turned, but it backfires. Cena hits the 5-knuckle shuffle and then picks him up for an AA. Elias gets out of it, hits Cena with a low blow, and then he bashes the guitar over Cena's back. Because you can't do headshots.
Yeah.
Pretty standard, really.
Yes. Finally, Elias hits the swinging neck breaker and then leaves. What a shitty feud for John Cena.
Yeah. I even had hope, like, okay, maybe The Undertaker comes out as Cena's beat up. No.
Right?
What an amazing feud for Elias.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. But even though he'll just be buried, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
he won't win a single match. So backstage, The world's strongest sexual chocolate bumps into the Godfather, who's with a woman. However, it's not a hoe.
Is that a woman?
However, it's not a hoe, because first of all, she's too pretty.
Right.
Yeah.
It's his wife.
Oh.
If you didn't see this joke coming a mile away, then
Right.
you're stupid.
I guess pimping wasn't easy.
It was pretty easy.
No, she was a hoe. Now,
Okay,
now she's
yeah.
his wife.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I married my sloppiest hoe.
So next up, we have Titus and Apollo Crews versus Slater and Rhino.
Oh my god.
The match, and at first I was like, why the fuck? Why this match? But it ends in DQ after a few minutes with all four of them brawling in the ring. But then the music hits, and out come the Dudley Boys.
Boom.
Hey, that's a
And-
good one.
Titus Worldwide and Slater and Rhino leave the ring, but then they all feed Slater to the Dudleys.
Yeah,
even
including Rhino.
Yeah.
Heath Slater gets a what's up, a 3D, and then another 3D through the table.
I liked what Corey Graves said. He's like, maybe we should update that. Why don't they do dilly dilly?
That was kind of funny. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the new Bud Light phrase.
Yeah.
So backstage, Charlie Caruso tries to interview AJ Styles, but AJ's like, no, bitch, I found someone better.
Yes.
This person actually asks questions,
Uh-huh.
and he introduces Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mean Gene asks AJ about his title defense at the Rumble, and Styles says, well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
So, like, that's a Hogan thing.
Yeah.
So you can do Hogan, you can do an impression of Hogan,
You
but
can.
he can't be on the show.
No.
But you can't like wear anything yellow when you do the impression. of Hogan.
Or
that's-
red.
that's-
Red.
Or black or
That's
white.
too soon.
And you can't be
Right.
bald, but still have a mullet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or a handlebar mustache dyed blonde.
Or a faux
And you
stash.
can't leg drop anyone.
No.
So did you read all that? Okay, please sign this contract.
And AJ says if everything goes right, he'll hear, and still WWE champion.
Yes.
Yeah. Back at the Manhattan Center, we have the DX reunion.
Hey,
With,
wait.
And it's another one.
Another one.
HBK and Triple H come out first, and
It's the same routine. Triple H, Sean runs around a ton. Then he gets tired.
Uh-huh.
Then he talks about how old he is.
Yeah.
And then he introduces a couple more members.
you know, you're not wrong, but I still want to play this because I like when he reminisced about their best moments. Take a listen.
Certainly one of my favorites was the time, okay, we had that big, huge sausage kielbasa thingy, and of course,
You can't tell that story here, Sean.
fine, I'll leave that one out. So then there was the Christmas story. We were all wrapped up in the stuff, and then we took all the, the paper off.
You can't tell that story.
No, but our bodies were so hairy then because it was
You just can't tell the story because you can see straight up your, Anyway,
You know what? You want to know what bothers me more than anything? I mean, I used to be the boss of this group, and now you're like the boss of everything.
I love that. That was so good.
That's good.
Yep.
Sean then says you can watch all those moments on the WWE network, back when Monday Night Raw was good,
Yeah.
and he gets booed for plugging the network.
Yes.
Triple H then reminds everyone that they used to come out here with Ravishing Rick Rude and
China.
the eighth wonder of the world, China.
Gave her a nice little.
That
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Because you usually don't hear of her that big. Where
Right.
he kind of pushed it like, and no ninth wonder of the world, China.
Yes.
Oh, the ninth?
Did you say
Ninth
eighth?
wonder.
Eighth is the
yeah.
Astrodome.
Yes.
That's right. But yeah, that was cool of him because I don't remember him commenting on her death like Stephanie did, but I don't remember him doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I don't know. So Triple H then says we didn't come alone, and the New Age Outlaws come out to their song.
Which, this made no sense.
Yeah.
He comes out, oh, you didn't know? Well, you better call somebody. And then he
Right.
says, cut the damn music.
Uh-huh.
Like, you can't say ass, but you can say damn, but then you can introduce badass Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
Like, how does
that work?
did he forget his line? Is he trying to
He
figure
It's
forgot
out?
his
it's
line.
wrestling math, okay, Eric?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't think any of
Looks
us
like
can do
Alan from the fucking Hangover. All the equations.
Yeah. So X-Pac then comes out, but he comes out to DX's music.
Yes.
I wanted to hear X-Pac!
X-Pac!
You think you can tell us what to wear? Yeah. You think you can tell me what to do, maybe?
Yeah, my music's almost as
Think
good.
You better? Yeah, well, you better get ready to bow to the master. Suck it! You know?
Yeah.
You heard, you heard the New Age Outlaw song. What the
Yeah.
hell? So X-Pac says, I know it's a DX reunion, but we can't have a reunion without this guy. And if Kevin Nash and Hogan were here, it'd be a whole different story. But
Yeah.
Scott Hall, a.k.a. Razor Ramon, a.k.a. the bad guy, comes out.
And they go to commercial.
And we immediately go to commercial.
Immediately. As soon as
Immediately.
as he walks through the gate,
goes-
commercial. Commercial.
Commercial.
By the way, someone posted the commercial breaks for Raw. And, it's standard for 3 hours of shows, 52 minutes of commercials, which is pretty average.
Yeah.
But, the average there'd be, 7 minutes of the show that, and then a commercial break. So, that's, the average amount of, you watching it on TV and then there's a commercial break. Because the first 20 minutes of Raw, there was no commercial break.
Oh,
Is that right?
Yeah, because it was all Stone Cold with Vince and everything.
yeah.
So then they had to make up for it the rest of the night. So they just had to keep cutting the commercial every 5 or 7 minutes.
Oh.
It was the longest amount of time there wasn't a commercial break was 11 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's a lot of
once the
freaking-
commercial break started, the longest was 11 minutes.
Yeah.
The rest of them were averaging 7 minutes. So, so yeah. When we come back from commercial, he says, "Hey, yo, you can't have a party on Raw without the bad guy, and this party is just too sweet."
And he even did the thing where he's like,
Yeah.
Also, he was dressed like
hey, yeah.
the Demon King.
The Demon. Well, speaking of the Demon King.
The Demon Hall King.
Right as he says "too sweet," Finn Balor's music hits, and he and the Balor Club come out. Right here. Yeah. They get in the ring and they all too sweet each other. Then out comes the Revival to have a match against Gallows and Anderson.
I want one of those Monday Night Revival shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I bet you want it so bad you'll pay top dollar for it at an event.
Maybe.
This weekend.
Maybe in a couple of days.
So Gallows and Anderson get the win after hitting the Magic Hill. You think all the shirts, you're going to have to pack a big luggage to fit all the shirts you're going to buy?
Just ship them back. It's only $300. You would have dropped $1,200 on shirts.
I bought one shirt, 2 shirts. When Survivor Series was here.
3 shirts. 4, 5, 6 shirts.
I bought 2 shirts. I bought my Gargano and I bought the Houston Baller Club.
You bought my Gargano? Is that what you call the shirt?
My Gargano shirt.
It's my Gargano. You said I bought my Gargano.
Calm down.
All right.
Take it down a notch.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, Gallows and Anderson get the win after hitting the Magic Killer. This was another 3-minute match. And then after, Scott Dawson grabs Scott Hall, but the bad guy throws his toothpick at him, which I think permanently
flies backwards.
and permanently blinds him, I think.
Yeah.
As you should if you're hit with a razor toothpick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
X-Pac then hits him with the X Factor. Road Dogg does his punch combo, and then Billy Gunn hits the Famouser.
Famous, sir.
Famouser. Dash Wilder then gets Sweet Chin music, followed by a pedigree and a coup de grace.
Yes.
And then Billy Gunn says, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Too sweet.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Thanks for the money.
Thanks for the money. Thanks for the money.
2 words.
4 words.
Thanks for the money.
Really, 5 syllables. So back at the Barclays, Kurt Angle comes out.
By the way, it's 10:05 at this point.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chrisley's going to have to wait.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Thank God.
Actually, I think what aired after that was the Cromarties.
Did it really?
Antonio Cromarties reality show.
Jesus.
So he comes out with a ton of legends and superstars surrounding the ring.
Because he's not taking any chances. Like, oh, geez, you're going to have Kane and Braun Strowman and Lesnar in the ring? Yeah, you better send out the coach and Brother Love.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
It was...
We need everybody.
So Kurt introduces Braun Strowman and Kane. Both monsters get in the ring, but a bunch of superstars make a line to separate them in the ring. Paul Heyman then introduces Lesnar, and the superstars leave the ring like a bunch of pussies. And then Strowman clotheslines Kane. He goes after Brock outside the ring, but Lesnar clotheslines him, gets in the ring, and hits Kane with an F5. I think we all know who's getting pinned on Sunday.
Yep.
Strowman gets in the ring and clotheslines Lesnar outside the ring, and then power slams the Beast through the announce table. It was cool the first 2 times we saw that.
Yeah.
But seriously, what was Kurt Angle hoping what would happen in this segment? That the 3 monsters would just cut promos on each other?
They would just all hug.
Yeah. Oh, like the women did.
They were too sweet each other.
Do like a circle jerk. like kind of like a super jerk.
Super
jerk.
Super jerk.
Super jerk.
What was he think? What did he think was gonna happen? Like at best, everyone there just separates them and they just stare at each other. All right, good night, everybody. We can't have something cool happen like Strowman power slamming Brock Lesnar through a table.
Nope.
So that's all for Raw's 25th anniversary. Imagine if even if Taker is too old, imagine if you did set up Cena Taker at the show. At least it would have been like a huge announcement.
Something was memorable.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm supposed to remember a plaque. A
There wasn't
stunner?
any, there
A
wasn't.
poker game?
Nothing big happened.
Nothing.
Yeah.
The most memorable thing was Stone Cold. And he's just doing what he always did. He stuns Vince.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I of course I liked it, but there's nothing new, nothing memorable.
I mean, I liked it, but I didn't oh my God, I can't believe I saw that. It wasn't that level of moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not for me.
So, speaking of the fans at the Manhattan Center, they got royally screwed. They got The Undertaker with all the lights on, and he doesn't really say anything interesting.
They got to watch Apollo Crews, Titus Worldwide fight Slater.
No, that was
on a screen.
On a screen. Yeah.
On a screen.
They got 2 matches that aired on TV that combined were 6 minutes long. They got 2 short cruiserweight matches during commercial breaks. Then throughout the night, the fans chanted bullshit, refund, and Barclays sucks. You shouldn't be mad at Barclays, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's true.
Even JR and Jerry were bored as fans posted videos of them sleeping during the breaks.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I didn't see it.
And then JR even took to Twitter denying that he was sleeping. I don't even blame...
He can maybe get away maybe he was looking at his notes. King was like...
we all know old people fall asleep. We all know old people fall
do.
asleep easily.
Yeah.
Come on. But, I don't even blame them.
It was boring.
By the way, remember last week I was like, do you think they get the 4.0 million rating?
Yeah.
They averaged 4.5 million viewers.
Wow.
Look at Stone Cold bringing those Attitude Era ratings back.
Exactly.
Yeah. So on to SmackDown Live, we start with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn saying that they'll be the first co-WWE champions, and they chant, yep, yep, yep.
Whatever that means.
Then AJ Styles comes out, but he says, nope, nope, nope. And then Kevin and Sami show footage from 2 weeks ago of AJ saying he'll fight Kevin and Sami in one-on-one matches on the same night. So they ask Styles if he's man enough to do that tonight, but then Daniel Bryan comes out, but AJ cuts Daniel off and says that he'll fight them back-to-back tonight. And then Daniel's like, okay, fine. Backstage, Shane gets upset at Daniel for putting AJ in this predicament. Right. But Daniel says, I wasn't going to make that match. He has nothing to prove. But then he asks Shane, do you really think AJ Styles doesn't have the ability to defend himself? And then Shane says, no, Daniel, that's not whose ability I'm questioning. And then he walks away. This is...
a nightmare.
It really is. The acting... The dialogue, it's just horrendous.
So bad. Yeah.
Next up, we have Jey Uso versus Chad Gable, with Gable getting the win after hitting his rolling suplex pin.
Yeah.
It was a good match, and I like that. Like, that's really not his finisher,
Yeah.
but
But he's a tag team,
but it's
so
a
who
cool
cares?
move.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. Backstage, Renee Young asks Nakamura how he expects to outlast every other superstar at the Rumble, and he replies, knee to the face. Next guy, knee to the face. And he doesn't have his mouth guard in, so we could actually
Somewhat.
kind of understand him this time.
I
Punch
see
to
someone-
the face. A power drive to the face.
Knee to the face.
Okay, Triumph.
No, that was Nacho
Nacho
Libre.
Libre, yeah. So then Baron Corbin walks up and tells
Never wrestle your neighbor.
Baron Corbin walks up and tells Nakamura that he's all hype. So Shinsuke challenges Corbin to a match tonight.
Oh, boy.
Next up, we watch Ty Dillinger's iPhone movie where he declares for the Royal Rumble match.
Oh, okay.
Now, let me ask you this. Will he be number 10 again?
No.
No?
No.
Eric, no?
You say yes?
I don't know. I'm just asking. Like, it doesn't make sense for him to be 10 again, but it also kind of does.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's just how special he is, that he just draws number 10 every time.
Yeah, he has that
Like,
luck.
they
he's
should have
not even
had
on-
a backstage moment where he draws number 10 again, and like, Daniel's like, how did you do this again? And he's like, I'm the perfect 10.
Yeah.
Like, that would have actually
But they're
been
like
kind of
playing around, turning him heel, so.
That was just at house shows. I mean,
Well,
there hasn't been any hint on
Well,
TV.
he hasn't even been on TV. So.
Exactly. So, yeah. I don't even know why he's in the Rumble when he hasn't been
No.
on the show in so long.
Right.
That's just the thing. I mean, with so few spots, I'm all about surprises and everything, and I just don't feel like we're gonna get that
Last
much.
year, it
like,
was
last year
somewhat of a
Well,
surprise.
last year it was all star power. So
Yes.
that there were no surprises because every entrant was pretty much confirmed.
Well, you have Goldberg and Undertaker and Lesnar, all these guys. Sure,
Yeah.
you already have all the Cena.
and I remember like saying, I picked R-Truth to be like first eliminated, but he
Yeah.
wasn't even in the match
He
because
wasn't.
you had everyone in the match was pretty damn good,
Right.
except for like Jack Gallagher and Enzo. But like
Yeah.
it was all people you knew, like who had some credibility as a wrestler. But this year we have Titus O'Neil in the Rumble match again.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Waste a spot.
So next up, we have Naomi versus Liv Morgan with Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan ringside.
Mm-hmm.
There was a botched roll-up where Naomi didn't kick out or forgot to kick out, but the ref stopped at 2. To where, of course, the announce team's like, I don't think she kicked out. I think the match should have been over right now. Okay, well then end the match, please.
Then end it, please. Ring the bell.
So then Carmella, Becky, Natalya, and Lana also come out to watch. Shortly after, Naomi gets the win with a sunset flip roll-up.
Right.
Oh, okay.
They all fight in the ring after the match with Becky and Naomi left in the ring. Becky then tries to throw Naomi out, but Naomi catches herself on the apron. And then Charlotte comes out, and she's like, whoever wins gets a shot at this title, unless it's someone on Raw. Asuka. But then she just wishes all of them good luck at the Rumble.
May the best person win.
Good luck! I'm surprised they all didn't hug each other again.
Yeah.
Hey, let's all hug. I know you just beat each other up.
Kumbaya.
But, like, what a stupid promo.
Yeah.
Dumb. Yeah, the point was weird. I'm not even putting it out of the realm that she doesn't win the Rumble or enters it or something.
Charlotte?
Yeah. She's almost too big.
I'm going to face myself at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, that's when Vince won the Rumble, The Rock was still with the corporation, and Vince was like, I guess The Rock's not having a WrestleMania match.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Vince.
He's like, Vince, I need that payday.
Good luck with those WrestleMania ticket sales, bro.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So next up, we have Nakamura versus Corbin, and this match was putting me to sleep until
Yeah.
the very end. Nakamura was about to hit Corbin with the Kinshasa when Orton hits an RKO out of nowhere.
A literal RKO out of nowhere.
Literal out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The camera work was so great here because you
Yes.
couldn't even see him until he was already hitting the RKO.
Yeah.
How many fans is he like, hey, only you know where this RKO is coming from.
Yeah.
Everyone else is gonna think it's out of nowhere.
Right.
Like when he used to do like this thing and like set up for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's not an RKO out of nowhere.
Well, to Michael Cole, it is.
Yeah.
They're all out of nowhere now.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Out of somewhere.
Yeah.
So next up, we have the New Day and Bobby Roode versus Jinder Mahal, Rusev, and Aiden English. What? However, at least they gave us this before the match. Bobby Roode and the New Day have a funny segment here. Take a listen.
My reign as the WWE United States Champion is going to be absolutely stupendous, delicious, exuberant. No.
No.
It's going to be glorious, of course. So Xavier gets the win after hitting the elbow drop on Aiden English.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of
He
course.
does. But next up, we have AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. And Shane comes out before the match to tell Sammy that he can't be ringside. And if he tries anything, then he'll be fired on the spot. And the same goes for Kevin during Sammy's match. So they cut to commercial while Shane is still talking. Like they're screwing up these commercial breaks again.
Horribly.
Yeah.
So Styles makes Owens tap out to the calf crusher just 2 minutes into the match.
Yeah, seriously.
I
didn't get this. And he's tapping as he's putting it on.
Yeah.
As he's like, oh, I've got your leg. Tap, 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 tap.
I think he didn't wrestle a match because there's been reports that Kevin Owens has been injured. And that's why he hasn't wrestled in a while anyway. But
Damn.
but also, so after well, let's just get to it.
Yeah.
So Sammy immediately runs into the ring and attacks AJ while he still has the calf crusher locked in because AJ keeps it locked in until Sammy breaks it up. Sammy beats up Styles outside the ring for a few minutes, but then when we come back from commercial, the match officially starts with Kevin Owens on the floor holding his leg from the calf crusher while being checked on by trainers. Mid-match, AJ goes outside the ring and kicks Kevin's leg a few times. And then later in the match, Owens is laying on a gurney, but AJ flips him off of it. But when AJ gets back in the ring, Sammy hits the haluva kick, followed by the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Which I prefer that order.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad this is the first time I noticed it, that he did the Blue Thunder Bomb as his finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then got the pin.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that
'Cause it
is the
looks
first
way
time.
better.
That is the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cool combo.
Yeah.
It's like
It
two
is.
finishers in, yeah. Like it was, like he did it so well.
Yep.
And then after the match, Kevin and Sammy celebrate in the ring while Kevin is still selling his leg injury. Now, I guess that's how they're going to sell that Kevin's not going to wrestle much in the match on Sunday.
I guess, yeah.
Because he's legit injured.
Right.
But he also had a backstage video where
Owens?
yeah, I think it was Renee Young, one of the reporters was like, Kevin Owens, are you still going to be able to compete this Sunday? And he pauses for like 10 seconds. He's like, yep. And then he just walks away. It was really good.
Oh, he'll be there.
Yeah. So that's all for Raw and SmackDown. So let's give some awards.
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 Awards. Do you feel embarrassed buying condoms at the grocery store? I know I do. I remember one time I went to the store and I grabbed some chocolate, underwear, and a box of condoms, and the old lady at the checkout register looked at me with disgust. I felt weird and it was just an awkward situation. Well, now we don't have to worry about that anymore thanks to beadandy.com. They will actually mail you condoms right to your front door. And right now they're offering 50% off the starter pack, which means you get 6 condoms the first month for only $3. That's even cheaper than buying them at the store. Shipping is free and discreet, so even your delivery person won't know what you're up to. No more trips to the store at 2 a.m., no more running out of condoms, and no more evil glares from the old checkout lady. I'll never forget you, Gladys. So go to beadandy.com/podcast to get set up with your starter pack. That's beadandy.com/podcast. So, who did you have for worst dressed?
I had the Demon King, Scott Hall.
Oh, what? Why?
Come on.
That's what he always wears.
It looked like...
He had matching red shoes.
I know. There weren't a lot of other options for me.
Okay. I mean, you could have just picked Naomi. That's like an easy one.
No.
Is that who
Why, you
picked?
don't like Scott? You're not a fan of him either, huh?
No, I like Scott Hall. I like Razor Ramon.
That's messing with you.
I just didn't like his outfit.
Now
What
that
did you
he's
want
out.
him to be in his Razor Ramon outfit
Yeah.
with his tits out?
Yeah, and his little hair. You know.
Yeah. Joe?
Joe?
For worst dress, I had Terry Runnels. I just thought she looked old and out, like compared to the other women up there.
That's
that big old
acceptable.
The
coat.
worst dress was like her face.
Yeah, like yeah.
Well, yeah, she's old.
She's old,
Andrew.
but they're all old. But Tori Wilson looked
Wow,
amazing.
she's way older than Tori. Yeah, Tori looked great.
I'm gonna check on that.
My worst dressed may be controversial, but I had the Undertaker.
Okay.
I
Totally
thought his
acceptable.
outfit, he had like that new outfit was lame, and then he had a hood, right? He had the hood over his head, but with his hair like hanging
Coming
out of
out.
it, and I almost was like, is that fake hair?
It was fake hair.
You're so confident with that.
I am.
I don't know. He just looked bad.
Yeah, I did.
The outfit was not flattering, and the hair
No.
hanging out of the hoodie was stupid. Best dressed?
Kelly.
Joey?
Tori.
See, I figured you guys would pick. I figured Joe would pick Tori.
Yep.
I didn't know who Eric would pick, but
Yeah.
to be different and because it was special, this was Bobby Roode with the
U.S. title.
the U.S. title with the robe on.
Okay.
He had the robe on and then the title over the robe,
Yeah.
and it was. I liked it. It was
What
cool.
was it?
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Worst acting?
Stephanie? Joe.
I had Jason Jordan.
Okay.
I had Baron Corbin.
Okay.
How much acting did he
Survey
do?
set. He did the backstage segment with
Yeah,
Nakamura. That
yeah.
was enough for me.
That was it. Yeah.
Best acting?
Vince?
You love that Vince for best acting, huh? Yeah. Well, you did that on the special episode that we just did.
Oh. Well.
From
Bastard!
So, thank you and welcome to our commercial acting workshop. When you take a bite of a burger, really show it off. That's good. No, I mean really get into it. That's good. No, sir. Really bring it. That's good. That's great acting. Cut, wrap, we got it.
Vince, you have graduated.
Disgusting. No, I had.
By the way, Vince did, when Stone Cold's music hit, they showed a close-up and
He did
Vince
it.
did the gulp.
He did
went,
Of course, his neck is like a seething vagina now, but like it, he did it. He definitely did it. You couldn't really see his Adam's apple. It was like this. He just went.
I don't think he... once you reach a certain age, you don't have an Adam's apple anymore.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Sorry, who'd you have for best acting?
I had AJ Styles. I loved his little speech that he gave about, I'll fight both of them.
Okay.
They'll make him hurt.
Even though he did not say a single word, I had Stone Cold.
Okay.
The looks that he gave.
The looks.
The looks, huh?
The looks.
He's
The-
like,
the stuns.
hey, Andrew.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Stone Cold for best
He's still the best.
acting.
Still the best.
He's still the best.
Laying
Go watch-
down a monster.
Go watch the interview he cut. He's still the best on the mic. And he's
Yeah.
been retired for 15 years. And he's still the best on the mic. Worst comment.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
The fact that she started the fucking show.
Oh, I know. Gross.
Joe.
I had Elias's song in the ring. It was just awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting old.
Yeah.
Give the guy some rhymes at least. I can give him some better rhymes that are funny.
Uh-huh.
They were forced about The Rock and everybody. Oh,
I think he does it himself.
probably.
Yeah.
It's pretty terrible.
Because he did an NXT and they weren't great then either.
Pretty terrible.
Worst comment. I had Dana Brooke. You've been cheating. So have you,
According to my
bitch.
numbers.
So have you been?
Yeah.
Best comment.
Vince saying, I don't think Shane can take another.
Yeah, it's good.
That was really good. I'd put HBK Now you run everything.
That's what I had.
That was good.
I used to be the boss of this group, and now you're the boss of everything.
Yeah.
Worst match?
Wyatt versus Hardy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I had the 16-woman tag match.
Right. That was my slow-mo, the 20-woman tag match.
That was my slow-mo, the 78 women tag match.
Which is crazy because there's not even that many in the division. There's not even 20 women in the women's division.
No. Yeah.
Best match, a.k.a. the only good match?
Miz versus Roman?
Well, all right. I guess there were two then.
Yeah, that's what I had put.
Yeah.
What was your other good one?
Sammy and AJ.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
But it's because
Sure.
Miz won the title. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Worst move?
Naomi's awesome kick out.
Yeah.
Yes. We have a sweep finally.
Sweep it!
Sweep it.
Best move?
RKO out of nowhere.
All right, Joe.
Yeah, I have anytime Sean does a super kick, it's kind of like my thing to put that on there.
Yeah,
but I also
Stoner
put
with the beer spit.
But also, that's great with Shane. But I did put the RKO to Shinsuke because I didn't see it coming, and it really was out of nowhere. It was pretty good.
It is great, but
Stoner with the beer spit.
Yeah.
So good.
I just miss seeing those stunners.
Yeah.
Worst moment?
The poker game.
I did the Undertaker.
I did the Undertaker.
Okay. Yeah, that was
It's
bad.
sad.
What a fucking disappointment.
Yeah.
What a
that was
shit
my
promo.
Even he had to been like, what? Because, he's the Undertaker backstage, too, when he's talking to Vince. Vince, this is stupid. Why are the lights on? You knew it was going to be bad as soon as you saw the lights on. Like, why the fuck is he coming out with the lights on? Best moments?
Too sweet.
All the two sweet guys sucking each other's cocks.
Yeah.
I did not have sucking cock. I had Reigns losing the title.
Okay. What'd you got?
I also did not have sucking cock.
What'd you have?
It's Stone Cold.
Okay.
Of course.
All right.
The Raw started here.
So to sum up,
and then
Andrew had all Stone Cold.
Yeah,
you had
pretty
a lot
much.
of dick sucking.
That's exactly what I had.
3 of my awards were Stone Cold.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What next? Predictions?
Breaking news!
Oh, breaking news.
You have some.
I do, yeah. Hey, did you guys hear Enzo got fired?
Oh, what?
So real quick, he got fired after a young girl on Twitter accused him of rape. Now, this girl who's accusing Enzo has admitted on her YouTube channel that she has multiple personality disorder. She's been to rehab 8 times for drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
And has once lied about being pregnant to piss off her ex-boyfriend. She also has a PayPal link on her Twitter bio so that you can pay her $40 to get access to her private Snapchat. She also has naked pictures of herself on Twitter, and she's only like 18 or 19. So after all of this, WWE fires Enzo because of a tweet. And really, apparently, he's being investigated by some Arizona.
He's been investigated since like October.
WWE apparently fired him because he didn't tell them that he was being investigated.
Yeah.
But again, if this girl didn't make this up in the first place, he wouldn't be in trouble right now.
Yeah.
And then she was shown bragging about
Yes.
having sex with Enzo.
Her ex-best friend posted a video on YouTube showing text messages of her bragging about having sex with Enzo.
See-
This is exactly like the Kobe thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to, call her out or call her a liar, but one of the things.
But she's a fucking liar.
She's a fucking
liar. One of the things that she talked about in her video to TMZ was basically she said Enzo was coming on really strong. He's like, "Hey, you want to fuck? Hey, let's fuck." And she's like, "No, I want to get to know you first." But yet, if you look, I went through her Twitter.
Hey, you want to fuck? Let's fuck.
Yeah.
I gotta try that one.
Yeah. A couple days before this incident allegedly happened, she tweeted this. It should just be show up, get naked, and fuck.
That's what you did?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to fuck? Let's fuck.
The scary part, can we
try that?
can we get political for a second and serious? The scary part is what happened to Aziz Ansari is now kind of becoming the new normal where a girl goes, you know what? I really didn't want to have sex with him.
Right.
Even though I totally had consensual sex with him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know him personally. I don't see Aziz 110 pounds soaking wet on sorry as a threat to a woman that could have said no.
No, she just.
You know what? Today I don't want to have sex. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. And he would have said, okay, great. And that's it. Just like all of us in this room would have said.
She told her story thinking she was a victim of sexual assault, yet she admitted to having consensual, like, oral sex with him.
I felt pressured to have sex with him because he was a celebrity. Yeah, but he didn't force himself on you.
No, he did not do
That's
that.
you chose to have sex with a celebrity.
Yeah.
It's getting
Like,
it's just getting.
did they get
out of
mad
hand.
like it didn't work out in their benefit? Like he didn't pay like her visa bill or something?
No, that was it. That was just I was sexually assaulted because after the fact, after the consensual sex, I felt like I really didn't want to,
Yeah.
and I didn't tell him that at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that Aziz's was total bullshit.
But now that's what we're seeing now. This girl
Yeah.
with Enzo, like, well, no, I didn't really want to have sex with him.
Well, so according to her ex-best friend, because she claimed to do meth and coke and weed with them.
Yeah.
But meth
she
is
said
like
that like they made her do that.
Right. So, first of all, whether there was meth there or not,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But she also tweeted a couple days after. She's like, "I miss heroin."
It's good.
Like she's like a female version of what's his name? He was on the League.
Jayson Menzel. Oh, Rafi?
Yeah. Basically.
It's like-
like you see him walking into a room and be like, "Hey, I miss heroin."
But according to her ex-best friend, she claims she was raped because her dad would have been like pissed off at her again for, relapsing again.
Yeah.
So she was like, no, I didn't do these drugs. They forced it on me and then raped me. She didn't want to get in trouble with dad.
Dad.
So, anyways.
It's a very messed up situation.
It is.
And I hope everything works out in the party that was wrong.
Right. Well,
Which we'll never know.
Enzo's not going to get rehired. He's not.
Yeah.
You don't think if he's
No.
vindicated?
Well,
No.
I
Why?
mean, if you
Because-
jump to rumors, this was kind of like the last straw for Enzo because he's been
Yeah.
on thin ice for a while.
And I think because this came out on Monday, where they were doing like media for Raw's 25th anniversary, and they had to
Yeah.
deal with it, and they're like,
Just-
Enzo, you didn't tell us?
On 205 Live, did they talk about a vacant title?
I didn't watch it, but I read that Daniel Bryan came out and said that next week they're going to announce what they're going to do with the title, and they're also going to debut a GM
Yeah.
for 205
They need
Live.
someone to come out and be like, and that match starts right now for 205 Live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
after all
all
this,
a GM
like,
does.
Neville's gone, and your two biggest stars are gone, Neville and Enzo. You should be
Austin
destroying
Aries.
205 Live.
Yeah.
Austin Aries, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your three biggest stars.
Like, the GM should be Braun Strowman just to kill them all.
Yeah.
And then, I'm finished with you.
Yeah. So,
Instead, it's going to be obviously Hornswoggle.
yes. There it
He can
is.
compete.
Yeah, who will
Book
it
it.
be? Think
Yeah.
about that. Who could it be?
Yeah.
Teddy Long.
Teddy Long?
What's he got?
WWE announced that next year's Royal Rumble will take place in Phoenix, Arizona.
Ooh, much
How-
warmer.
Yeah.
However, did you hear? It will be at the Arizona Diamondback Stadium, Chase Field.
It's a baseball stadium.
This will be the first time the Rumble will be in a baseball stadium.
Yeah.
Now, is
I
that a
guess
retractable
in the middle of the
roof?
winter.
I don't know.
Is it
I've
retractable?
never been there.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
think so. There's no rain in Arizona.
Right.
I don't know.
So
It's
it will
only a
be hot.
17-hour drive.
In January, though?
But like
It won't be hot in January.
baseball stadiums,
They
they
did.
don't.
They
like,
did a
especially the cheap
WrestleMania.
seats are not good.
No.
That's so far away from the ring.
Yeah.
Further
Especially
away than
when
anywhere
they put
else.
They always like to build. They're gonna have to build a set with lights over it,
Yeah.
so that can
Well, they're
really
gonna have
impede
to.
your
They're gonna
views.
have to add risers to risers to the outfield.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the outfield's so fucking big,
Yeah.
you can't fill that
Well,
whole floor with chairs.
Look at how they did WrestleMania 19. That was in Safeco Field in Seattle.
That's a baseball stadium. And what did they do? They added risers
They
to
had,
the
they had a
outfield.
shitload of risers to the outfield.
Okay.
They built the stage on the outfield. Basically, they built it kind of around like one of the bullpens.
I don't
So-
like this idea at all.
No, I don't
No.
know.
Because you got to make shit dark.
Yeah.
I mean, why do
I guess
this?
it'll be dark by the time.
Just to say, it's the first time in a baseball stadium.
I don't know. In Arizona, it'll be like 7 o'clock. Well, in January, it'll be that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Rumble's gonna start at like 4 p.m. there.
Yeah.
The pay-per-view. Oh man.
Yeah.
Also, Samir Singh was on SmackDown. If you noticed, Mahal only came out with one of the Singh brothers because Samir Singh tore his ACL.
Oh,
Bummer.
So he's going to be gone for a while, if not forever.
Yeah.
Any other news?
Stephanie McMahon took to Twitter to say that, announcing the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match was one of my all-time favorite moments in WWE. And now I'm proud to share I'll be joining the announce team for this historic match. So we're going to get Stephanie on commentary.
Well, hey, at least she won't be in the Rumble, right? Right? Oh, wait, this guarantees she's in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh.
I think she gets in the ring and either throws someone out immediately,
Or
she's
gets
by
thrown
herself.
out immediately.
and then Rousey comes out
Yeah.
from
see.
WrestleMania a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Just my prediction.
Yeah.
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 All right.
You know what my favorite Stephanie moment was when Triple H pedigreed her back in the Attitude Era.
That was good.
It's a good moment.
I love the wedding
Great
where she's
moment.
like,
Any other news?
No.
Well, let's move on to rumors.
All right.
Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble? Maybe. Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club? Please, God. John Cena will finally turn heel? No chance. Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years? Confirmed.
So John Cena,
so many.
John Cena's in the running to be the star of a Duke Nukem movie.
Yeah.
Sure.
A video game that really wasn't that popular to begin with.
20 years ago.
No, really. They made another Duke Nukem game like 5 years ago, and it was, first of all,
You know who's in it?
huh?
You know who's in it?
No.
Wasn't The Rock in it?
I don't
No,
think
no, no.
so.
Oh, that's the movie.
You're thinking of
Yeah.
Doom, the movie.
That's what it was. It was
Doom.
Because Doom was Duke Nukem, basically. Like, Doom followed.
It was a
Yeah.
first-person shooter.
Yeah.
No, but they made a Duke Nukem game like 5 years ago, and it took many years because there were so many problems with it.
Yeah,
Right.
Gearbox.
And then even when it came out, there were still so many problems with it. But like, what? You get a Duke Nukem movie?
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to see that shit? It's gonna. Oh, it's gonna.
You better
if I was
nuke some
John
shit.
Cena, if I was John Cena, I'd say no dice.
Yeah.
You'd ruin your career, dude.
He's taking everything, just like all people do nowadays. They just take anything with a check. I don't want to do that. I'll give you $10 million. All right, I'll do that. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
I mean, that's like
Got
his
any
whole
rumors?
wrestling career.
Not really, no.
I think I mentioned this earlier, but
So it looks like they're building toward Rollins versus Jayson Jordan at Mania. The match nobody asked for.
Seth Rollins goes from fighting Triple H at WrestleMania to like the whole point of that feud with Triple H was to like put Rollins over so that he could be the next fucking superstar of the company.
Right.
Yeah.
The next big guy, because he was that as a heel.
Yeah.
He was the biggest star of the company as a heel champion. This was supposed to put him over as a face, the biggest face of the company, and now he's going to fight Jayson Jordan at WrestleMania.
Dear Lord.
Dear
And
Lord.
probably lose.
And according to Dave Meltzer, the plan is to still have Cena versus Taker at Mania. And maybe that's why they didn't do it at Raw 25, because
Like you said, yeah.
they would spoil Cena losing the Rumble.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible. All right, so we're gonna skip trivia this week, and got some fan reviews here. This is from Troy Edison. My favorite wrestling podcast, hands down. Sounds like you're kicking it with your buds. Been down since day one-ish, whatever that means. Hashtag forever pushing Eric. Hashtag always kill Roman.
Yeah.
5 stars.
Those are great hashtags.
Those are both pretty good. This one is from Liz1227. I listen to your weekly recaps of Raw and SmackDown every week while I'm working, and I love it. A lot of us notice the ridiculous things that are said and done on each show, but it's always funnier to actually hear it. On point, humorous, and entertaining. And then this one is from McDevitt10. Favorite wrestling podcast. Listen every week to you guys. Looking forward to more retro recaps. P.S. Stop picking on Josh. Oh, fuck. Josh did another fake review.
Josh needs to stop
This
making
is
up
like
names.
his 5th fake review.
I know.
What was the name of this person?
McDevitt. Oh, what a great fake name, Josh.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Josh.
And then we're going to limit fan questions this week because it's a long show and we have a lot to do.
Yeah.
Jayson Dieram at Raw at the Raw 50th anniversary. Do you think Stone Cold will come out and give Shane's 3 sons the stunner?
Oh my God! Please, yes.
Let's see. Stone Cold's 52, I believe. So in 25 years, he'll be 77.
Yeah.
And he'll stun Shane's 3 kids. Yeah, that'd be good. Chris Leahy, what if we're all being played and Cena wins his 3rd Rumble, goes to Mania to challenge Brock, and wins the Universal title as his record-breaking 17th? Sure. Better than Roman.
Yeah.
It is.
It is, absolutely.
I almost wouldn't hate that.
Yeah.
But you know what? Titus O'Neil beating Brock at Mania is better than Roman.
There you go. Finn Balor.
Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke.
Jack Gallagher.
Chad Gallagher. Marcus Muniz, Pushfire Barry, Naomi version, Funkadactyl Naomi, Team Bad Naomi, or Feel the Glow Naomi.
All right, fire.
Feel the glow.
Feel the glow.
Yeah,
I would push Funkadactyl.
yeah, because she didn't wrestle.
Yeah.
She just came out and danced.
It's just like a hot chick dancing.
And she
Very
would
bad.
she would press her ass up against Cameron's ass.
Yeah.
So that wasn't bad.
It was like a fist bump.
Without
their
killing
butt.
her.
Yeah.
Without killing her.
Yeah.
Cody Edwards, would you rather step barefoot on Legos every morning getting out of bed for a year,
I'm going to guess that that's the answer, but go ahead.
or see Roman Reigns win the Rumble?
Legos.
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 And it's not close.
We'll take the bullet for you people.
Yeah.
Yeah. For you people.
For you people. Naj Omari, would Raw 25 been a lot better if they switched the opening and ending segments?
Yes.
Yeah. Totally.
Probably.
Start
Yeah.
low, end high.
That's how I feel in movies. When movies are like really good and then the ending's such a letdown, it's like, oh.
It's usually how my weekends
What if they would have had like
play out.
Lesnar, Braun, and Kane all brawling, and then the glass
And then
breaks,
Stone Cold stuns
and he
all of
just
them.
stuns all of them.
No.
I mean, of
Would have
course.
been fine.
It would have been totally fine.
Yeah.
All right, so we have predictions to do, but I say you want to do the Royal Rumble draft first?
Sure.
We are drawing. I got one. Haha, I win.
I got 2. No, wait. Is that a 3? I got 3.
Two.
All right.
Andrew, Joe, Eric. We will do snake format,
Okay.
Bullshit.
and then we're gonna go to 10. Let's see how quickly we can get this done.
All right.
Andrew.
My first pick in the two. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm taking Nakamura first.
Really?
Yeah.
You think that's
That's
who's gonna
been my
win this?
pick for months.
For the Rumble.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take Roman Reigns. Obvious pick.
All right.
I'll take Daniel Bryan.
Damn it! I was gonna take him.
That's early.
That's a hot rumor.
Yeah.
That's a hot rumor.
All right.
You get to pick
You
again.
get to pick again.
And then I'll take Cena.
Fuck, that's what I was gonna take.
You slut.
You slut.
Let me see this.
I was gonna say Rollins, but obviously it's not him because he's probably gonna fight Jason Jordan. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say now this early. I'll say Rollins.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
The Miz
Nice.
and Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
I'll take CM Punk. Eric.
I'll take Strowman.
That's a good one.
And another one.
Ziggler.
Ziggs. I'll take Dean Ambrose.
Hmm.
I got the whole shield.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Did anyone take? I'll take Finn Balor and Randy Orton.
Nice.
All right, let's see. You looking at the names?
Yeah. Well, I made a list of my order so that
Oh, you did?
yeah, so that we could do this fast.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure if we were looking to do it after it starts early. I will say, who was I gonna say? Adam Cole.
Well, that's a good one.
Baby.
Yeah.
Who's next? Eric?
Yeah. I'll take Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
And I will take... Baron Corbin.
Oh, God. Are we there already?
No.
No, but, throw a dark horse in there.
That's a good,
Yeah.
very dark
Yeah.
horse.
Joe?
Man. I like the surprise injury guys. Let me think. I do better if I have a list in front of me. The Warrior's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Hogan, I mean, not even sure if he's allowed back. I will go Triple H.
All right. Give me Chris Jericho and Jason Jordan.
I will go Kevin Owens.
Shit. Well, he's not going to win.
I'll take Sami Zayn
Yeah.
and Cesaro.
Ooh, very good. I will take Sheamus.
I will take Kurt Angle
You son of a bitch.
and Jinder Mahal.
Ugh.
Oh.
I'll take Brock Lesnar. Never know if he loses.
Let's see.
Who else we got?
Nothing that says anyone.
Nothing.
Let's. Oh Jesus.
Ooh, Kane's out there.
Trying to think.
Go with Kane. He's gotten second place like
I'll go
5
with-
times.
I'll go with Kane and Johnny Gargano.
Ooh, no.
Well, after like our first 6 picks, they've all been like, no.
Yeah. For my last pick, I will take the New Day.
All of them?
All of them.
Yeah, all of them. No, I'll take Biggie.
Biggie. And
I
your
have-
last pick.
I have one more pick.
Yeah.
I will take...
Here comes the bunny!
Well, he was on my list, but The Undertaker.
All right.
Sure.
There it is.
So we'll throw in $5 each for real? $5.
All right. That's
Fine.
fine.
$5 each if one of the people on your list takes it.
Okay. All right. Well then, should we get to
Let's
the
see.
Royal Rumble pay-per-view predictions?
Yes. Let's knock these out.
Thank you to Fabio Morbido for making these scorecards as always, and
Yes.
Ryan Hensley for making the championship title
Yes.
that is in my possession.
Yes.
That I'm not even letting you guys see tonight,
Yeah, I know.
'Cause it's
Thanks,
mine.
Jerk.
and you're never gonna see it again.
Yeah.
And you can go to Rise Championship Design if you want a title as beautiful as the one we have. So, Royal Rumble predictions. Our first match. It's a shame they couldn't take off these tag matches,
Right.
because otherwise this would be a pretty good show.
It would.
We have Seth Rollins and Jayson Jordan versus The Bar. Tag
Rollins.
Team Championship.
I got Rollins and Jordan with a pin.
I got the bar with a pin.
I have The Bar with a pin, and I got Cesaro pinning Seth.
I have Sheamus pinning Seth.
I got Jordan pinning Sheamus.
You're both wrong.
Oh, okay.
Next up, we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. 2 out of 3 falls match. The Usos versus Benjamin and Gable. Keep in mind, this is Benjamin and Gable's 25th title shot
Yes.
at the tag team titles.
Yeah. So I've got Benjamin and Gable
I have Benjamin and Gable.
with a pin.
Benjamin and Gable.
Pin.
Yeah, I have Benjamin pinning Jay.
I got Benjamin pinning Jimmy.
Of course, it'll be Gable pinning Jay if you follow along with
Okay.
the storyline.
Yeah.
By the way, Jay's not going to Orlando anymore for the Universal. Did you see those commercials?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where it's like, you could win a trip
Did
to
you
Orlando.
see what I tweeted about it?
Huh.
I was like, do you think they'll take you to a taping of Impact Wrestling?
Well, like it was go to Universal Studios with the Usos and Naomi. Now it's like go to Universal Studios with Jimmy Uso and Naomi.
Wow.
WWE Championship Handicap match: AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
I've got Styles with a pin.
Yeah, me too. I kind of want to pick
Owens and Sammy because it's so weird.
Just to
Yeah.
see how it would play out.
Well, they did it. They did that with the Divas title, right? It was
Yeah.
Michelle McCool and what was Layla, and they were co-champions.
Yeah.
They cut the title in half.
Yes.
Yeah, I have Styles pinning. I have AJ pinning Sammy.
I got Styles pinning Sammy.
All right, there you go. Scratch
Just
that out.
Cross that whole thing out.
Yeah.
Universal Championship triple threat: the Beast versus the Demon versus the monster among monsters.
Lesnar with a
real
pin.
quick. Kane.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Lesnar with a
Pin.
didn't write it in yet. Pin.
Lesnar with a pin. Does anyone kick out of an F5?
No.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna
Braun
say
does, and then he takes the fall.
I know.
No.
How many suplexes does Brock hit?
2 people. I got 15.
That's a lot.
They're big though. They're big guys.
So he'll do it.
Fine.
I'm gonna say 8.
All right.
All right. I have 9.
All right.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I guess 8's a better number in that case. Women's?
Oh, we doing closest to the suplexes?
Oh, I don't know.
No, you gotta hit it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, Women's Royal Rumble.
I got Asuka.
Okay, there. Jumping the gun. All right, Eric's got Asuka.
Yeah.
Joe?
Asuka.
Oh. How long has he been saying Ronda Rousey's win the Rumble?
If Asuka was fighting Bliss for the title,
Well,
and they fight each other at WrestleMania. Now that they're not fighting that, and Asuka's in the Rumble, of course she's gonna win.
Yeah. It's fact.
I look.
Proven fact.
Although WWE hates doing the obvious these days. Hates it.
No.
Hates it. They'd rather like break her leg.
well, no, they like doing the obvious when it's something shitty you expect to happen.
Yeah.
But when it's but then when it's like obvious something that you want, then they hate that.
Right.
Yeah, I have Asuka as well.
All right.
Are there 4 or more NXT entrants?
I'm gonna say no here.
I'm gonna say no here as well.
I think 2 or 3 maybe.
Right.
So
4's a big number.
there's 18 women in the main roster.
They just had
Look, the math doesn't
the math
work.
does not
Yeah.
work.
they just had 15 NXT call ups.
Okay, but
I think there's gonna be more legends.
so
Than,
10 legends?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. All right. Anyways, I have yes for NXT entrance.
All right.
4 or more legend Hall of Famer entrances.
Yes.
Yes.
I have yes for both. I think there's 12 spots.
You're probably right.
Who lasts the shortest time?
I need to
Alicia Fox.
Alicia,
Okay.
That's what I have.
Eric's
I
changing
have-
his, as he always does.
Nope, because we talked about it on the show. I have Dana Brooke, shortest time,
Okay.
You just
Yeah.
changed it though.
because we just talked about it on the show.
Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who did you
I
have?
had Mandy Rose.
I hope she wins now.
Oh, okay.
The shortest. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah.
Who lasts the longest time?
Sasha Banks.
Is that last
That's a good
longest
one.
winning or?
No. Just
No,
who's
who
longest
lasts
All
the
right.
time.
longest
I've got
time?
Naya.
Oh, she's gonna be in a match for an hour? No way. I have FAB. Blah 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 blah.
You got Carmella.
I think she'll play like the heel. She'll be in the match the longest. She'll kind of dominate for a little while.
All right.
Interesting. Keep reading where you see she pops up on my list.
All right. Who has the most eliminations?
Nia Jax.
I got Naya.
The monster.
Yeah.
How many people does she eat?
I got
I
6.
say 8.
I have 6.
Okay.
All right.
Who's one of the first 2 entrants?
Sasha Banks.
Becky Lynch.
I have Carmella for that.
All right.
Okay.
First eliminated?
Carmella.
Carmella?
Alicia
She has
Fox.
the briefcase. That'd be so anticlimactic if she was going towards the end,
Yeah,
building her as like someone who could win this.
that is true.
You have 2 title championships.
Why not?
guaranteed.
So what? Seth Rollins had a title shot when he was the Money in the Bank guy.
All right.
Whatever, all right. These are just guesses. Don't get mad.
Well, you got mad at me first.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Blowjob? I have Lana
Sounds
for
good.
first eliminated.
All right. That's a good
that's
one.
a good one.
Oh, you didn't think of
You
that.
know what? Since
Yeah.
we talked about it on this show right now, I'm gonna change it.
Any outside interference?
If you won this more, I would be more mad.
Get out of here. Yes. There's
Yes?
outside interference.
Who? All the women are in the match.
Oh, except for Paige.
Oh, shit. But she can't wrestle.
She can do this.
She can't wrestle.
Yeah, obviously there's not going to be any outside interference.
Any weapons
I'm
used?
including outside interference as someone who has been eliminated.
Fine.
Okay.
Any weapons used?
Just like that?
No. I'll say no.
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 Yeah.
Well, what if they throw,
No.
like, what if one
No.
of them
No.
throws their tampon at the other one?
Pizza?
Then I'll shut
Anyway,
it off.
thanks for
Oh,
driving
good
home
job.
the point.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Andrew, who is your final 4 women?
I have Asuka,
Uh-huh.
Nia Jax,
Yep.
Nikki Bella, and Becky Lynch.
Okay.
You stole my Nikki Bella.
I did not steal it.
Yeah.
I did not steal it.
Okay, so
when we
I
were filling
have-
these out.
Hey!
No.
You can argue afterwards.
Hey, after this, let's argue.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I have
When we're
Asuka.
done, we'll
Yeah.
argue more about it.
Like it's
Good.
12:35. I'm ready to finish this up.
12:34.
I've got Asuka, Naomi. I got Ronda Rousey, and I got Nia Jax.
Who do you have? Say it again. I'm just
Asuka.
kidding. Go ahead, Joe.
I think Nia has to go out in the middle because like it's gonna take 12 girls to throw her out. One of those deals.
That's
like Andre was, or you know
Or
what I mean?
like one overpowered woman.
Yeah. I have Finn Balor. Oh wait.
Or the
I have-
Asuka wins by pulling the rope and Nia falls over.
I have Sasha Banks going from like 1 to the final 4. Asuka, Nikki Bella.
Oh, you
and-
stole my Nikki.
And Rousey.
Okay.
Ronda Rousey.
Hey, fine. I'll put Carmella in there and cross out Nikki.
All right.
Do it.
On to the men's.
Men's.
The men's.
All right. So who do you have? Who do you have winning the men's Royal Rumble?
I got Nakamura.
That'd be great. I hope I'm wrong. Roman Reigns. I'm going with the safe bet.
Always kill Roman,
No.
and you just pushed him.
And yeah, always
Congratulations.
kill Joe
That's
now.
who they're gonna have face Lesnar. We've been talking about it for a year.
And then what happens at the Elimination Chamber? Because that's a Raw pay-per-view.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
What's the Elimination Chamber for? The IC title?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, good.
Lesnar doesn't fight at pay-per-views, Andrew. You should know that by now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What would the Elimination Chamber
I think
would
it's gonna
suck?
be. I
UFC.
think it's gonna be one of those #1 contender
Yeah.
things.
And that's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Except Roman will win.
Yeah.
Are there 2 or more?
So who do you have?
Nakamura.
Didn't hear you say it.
Are there 2 or more NXT entrants?
No.
No.
Yes. 2 or more legends?
No.
No.
I have yes.
Wow. I hope.
I figure one of those will be right.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
figured. Same with my saying no.
Yeah.
I figure one of those will be right.
I didn't fill this one out yet.
Hold on. Don't say
Oh.
anything, Eric.
Who
You
lasts the shortest time?
Our truth.
Go Dallas.
I don't even know.
Gold Dust is a good one.
Do you guys have Gold Dust?
I have Gold Dust.
All right,
really?
I'll put
Yes.
Gold Dust.
Do you?
No, I have
Oh,
Slater.
shit. Okay, that's a good one.
Oh fuck that is.
Anyone from the Mistourage?
I'll put Titus for shortest time.
All right.
Oh god, I don't
Like
have
they
a,
do it right this year.
Yeah.
I don't have a longest time either.
Yeah.
Andrew, all right.
All right, I'll put
Jericho.
I'll put Roman. Yeah, but we don't even know if Jericho's gonna be in it. I'll put Roman for longest
I
time.
have Balor.
All right. I've got Roman for the longest time.
See if I had more time. All right.
Just as much as we had.
Yeah.
Go.
Who has the most eliminations?
Roman.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had Cena for longest time, and then I have Reigns for most eliminations.
Okay.
At 6.
10. Andrew.
7.
Most by who?
Corbin.
Oh god damn.
He had second most last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
One of the first 2 entrants.
Did you fill it out?
Yes,
What'd
I
you
feel
put?
Rusev.
I got Bobby Roode.
It'll be Balor. Finn Balor.
All right.
All right. Look how confident he is with that one. Good job. You got 2 points.
I've already stated for the record, this will be the 3rd place
Yeah.
paper.
First eliminated.
Rhino.
Titus will run.
I have Titus.
All right.
Doesn't really help with. I don't know.
Yeah.
Any outside interference?
I got no here.
No. Any weapons used?
Sure.
No.
No.
I say yes. on this
And who's your final 4?
Nakamura, Reigns, Orton, and Cena.
That's almost exactly what I have.
Almost.
I have Nakamura, Orton, Roman, and The Miz.
Okay.
I have the club. Roman
All of them?
Reigns, the whole club.
And then
which
Roman
is
Reigns.
One man. Balor, Reigns, Cena, Rollins.
All right.
Okay.
I would replace Rollins with Nakamura if I would, with someone like Eric who changes his mind after hearing better ideas.
I didn't change.
Get closer to the mic.
You always say I'm too loud.
Well, you're like 10 feet away from it.
All right.
Yeah.
Announcer tables. You got any announcer tables breaking?
English and other.
Just English.
I have
Aiden
English.
Just
I have English and Spanish.
All right.
And who's your surprise appearance?
Daniel Bryan.
What?
He's gonna be on the show. It's a Royal Rumble.
As like a participant.
Okay,
In
put one
the-
name in the
no.
box. Must be an active part of the show. Can't be a part of the active roster unless it's a surprise return. They've been off
He's
TV for a
not
while.
part of the
They're-
active roster.
But the special appearance does
look,
not mean
if-
for the Rumble.
If he appears in the Rumble, I get the points. If he's not in the Rumble, I don't get the points.
Fine. But that's not what this means.
You've been a pushover all night, Andrew.
Because I always win anyway. It doesn't matter.
I say not fine.
All right, fine. I can change it.
No,
Who
no,
do
it's
you
fine.
guys have?
Well, that's not what this means. Special
Surprise
appearance.
Read the-
Appearance.
It literally has, unfortunately, Eric, it has stipulations.
It's not surprise Rumble appearance.
But that's all right. I have Rousey. Who do you have?
Trish Stratus.
For Stratus, and Eric has Dan.
Oh, she's part of the active roster. She was just on Monday Night Raw.
She's not a part of the active roster.
She came out and waved hello. She was on Raw.
Daniel Bryan's the GM of SmackDown. He'll be on the show.
He's also not a wrestler.
Trish Stratus can't wrestle.
No?
I read that somewhere. Predict the winner. What number women's entrant will win? Eric.
Double deuce,
Well, they
22.
They're going 2. Oh, 2-2.
22.
I say number 5. Oscar will be number 5.
All right.
I have 18.
Men's.
All right. I got 17.
That's early. 24.
25.
All
No
right.
one did the 27.
No.
The
that's
most.
too many. Is there blood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Will there be blood? Yes. Is there a clear heel or face turn on the show?
No.
No. Does Carmella cash in?
Fuck.
No.
Like during the Rumble?
Yeah. She just comes out and hits Charlotte in the back of the head with the briefcase.
What if she gets eliminated and then she cashes in to be number 30?
I don't think you can do that.
I don't think you can do that.
No.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
You can do that.
Wait. You don't think...
Because
wrestling isn't real.
Oh, you can't do that. No, you can't do
Carmella's
that.
cashing in her money to become entrant number 31.
I mean, fucking Rollins basically did that.
Yeah.
He threw himself in the middle of a match. Who knew that you could even do that?
Yeah, exactly. So, other than the winner celebrating, does anything happen? No.
Hell no.
Hell
No.
to the no.
Great. Yes, Undertaker comes out and then challenges Reigns, but then Reigns Superman punches him too hard. I guess I put that.
And the Undertaker rests in peace. And he disintegrates.
Disintegrates in just his robes. And a hat.
Yep. All right, well, there you go. There's my winning scorecard.
There's my
Yeah.
losing score.
I mean,
I feel good about this. Not.
I feel like the Patriots, like, they just expect to win because they've won so many times.
Okay, yeah.
And that's me. I've won so many
we can
times.
just sit here and listen to you.
If you've won so many
Jaw-jack
times and
all
I've
night.
won more than you,
You haven't.
what does that make me?
You haven't.
Of course I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
So make sure
You might keep a record on
you
my
subscribe to
phone.
our podcast
Oh, okay.
and YouTube.
Well, yeah, of how many you've
Restaurant
won.
with Wrestling. You can listen to
You
us
have
on
my
iTunes
reigns on there.
and Podbean and Google Play.
So, anyways, we have to get going because we have to catch a flight to Philly
Saturday.
in a couple of days. But until then, make sure you subscribe to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, and give us a 5-star review. You can also watch the show at youtube.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. You can also follow me on Twitter at Andrew Pisano. Joe?
Joe Pisano on Instagram. Joe Pisano 24 on Twitter.
Eric?
Joe Pisano 24 on Twitter doesn't work because I added you the other day and you didn't reply. So you can follow me at Eric What's Wrong on Twitter or E is for Awesome
You
on
follow
Instagram.
me already. Why would you have to add me?
at you.
You added at.
You tweeted at him?
I tweeted you.
You expected him to reply to that?
Yeah, that was pretty.
You know he's not on Twitter.
Because it had to deal with Kelly. It was like,
I'm pulling it up now.
When was the last time he's pulled up his Twitter?
It's like, you have not been active for 7 years.
Anyways, thank you to songfinch.com for making our theme song. And we have t-shirts available at prowrestlingtees.com.
Like Baller Club.
Oh, no, not like that one.
Oh,
but we have other ones available at prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling for just $19.99.
Mm-hmm.
And you can become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling for exclusive rewards that you can't get anywhere else. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
All right.
Real quick.
What?
Aww,
So I'm doing the Roman Reigns thing.
I saw your tweet.
Oh, you saw your tweet. Go ahead and read it out for all our fans.
Quick, someone check to make sure at Joe Pisano 24 is still breathing after seeing Kelly and Tori.
Yeah, I saw that tweet too.
Yeah.
Everyone but Joe saw it.
Everyone but Joe saw it. So anyway, yeah, I'm doing like a little thing. I think it'd be a very funny thing to take a picture with Roman Reigns wearing our kick-out, spear, pin, repeat shirt. So I'm kind of crowdfunding that, if you will.
So you think you can get him to put on a shirt?
Not put it on, but take a picture with him while I'm wearing the shirt.
With his shirt off.
With his shirt on. Now, yeah, with his shirt off. I wear his shirt, he wears my shirt. Anyway.
And the picture will be as you're exchanging shirts.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So
the plan is also to have him sign the shirt. And so what we're going to do with that is if we can get this thing funded, everyone who donates gets basically an entry in. Every $5 gets you one entry. We've had a couple people donate $10, so they have 2 entries. And we'll do a drawing on Facebook Live before we record.
Also, if one of those people donates, if one of those people does 20 entries, then they win.
That's true too. You're guaranteeing yourself an autographed Roman Reigns shirt at that point. Well, no, we already have entries.
I'm just reading all these wonderful Twitter stuff that you guys like.
Tweets.
The Vic's NyQuil for SmackDown Live.
Oh yeah, you should.
The Stone Cold thing.
Yeah.
Well, what do we got here? A sexual predator?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you should get on Twitter more.
And the Jets are looking at.
So yeah, if you're interested, send us a message on the podcast. Send me a message on Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah,
I'll give you all the details.
Cool.
I don't want to advertise my PayPal to the world. So.
Why? You don't want people paying you for your Snapchat?
Well, no, I don't want someone hacking it and taking people's money.
What if it's to get your private Snapchat where you send pictures of your butthole?
That's my next venture, so stay tuned.
Hey, here it is. Anyways, if any of you fans will be in Philly this weekend, then hopefully we'll see you there.
Come find us in our club.
Hit me up on my 2-way.
Buy us a cheesesteak.
Buy us a beer.
Buy us 3 beers.
Yeah.
Each.
Better.
I like that.
All right, we'll see you guys after the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And Takeover will be at Takeover 2, so there you go.
Dip!
Dip a dip a dip.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much